Hey there, travelers. You know that feeling when the sun's warm on your skin, your toes are in the sand, and life just feels simpler? If the sound of waves feels like home, and if you find yourself daydreaming about crystal clear water and lazy beach days, you're definitely one of us. A true beach soul. We hope you're still out there chasing sunsets, collecting seashells, and plotting your next escape to the coasts. Because this video is made for you. We're heading to the Mediterranean to explore beaches that are straight out of your dreams. Some you've probably seen in movies. Others feel like beautiful little secrets you'll always want to keep all to yourself. Before we dive into the blue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notifications icon if you love discovering new shores as much as we do. Let's set sail to Europe. Our journey begins on the island of love itself, Santorini. The moment you arrive, you'll understand why this volcanic island has inspired poets and lovers for centuries. Whitewashed homes cling to the cliffs like whispers of a dream. The air carries salt, bougainvillea, and the scent of grilled seafood. Take a luxury catamaran day trip. One of the best ways to see around, and it's more than just a boat ride. It's a floating postcard. You'll sail across the caldera, swim in volcanic hot springs, snorkel in crystal waters, and feast on a Greek meal right on deck. And as the catamaran drifts beneath Oya's golden sunset, you'll feel the time pause. Back on land, take a private guide and walk through Akrotiri for a glimpse into an ancient world. A world once engulfed in a volcanic eruption. And in the evening, settle into a cliff-top taverna. Order fresh octopus and wine from Santorini's volcanic vineyards, while watching the Aegean steal the light from the sky. Santorini's volcanic beaches, fresh seafood and chilled sunset wine. Pure poetry. If Santorini is all about the caldera, then Crete is where Greece whispers its deepest stories through ancient stones, mountain winds, and food that feels like a heartfelt welcome. Start your journey in Agios Nikolaos, a postcard-perfect town curled around the mysterious Lake Voulismeni. Locals once believed it had no bottom, and standing at its edge, watching the morning light ripple across the water, it's easy to see why. The air smells of salt and strong coffee, and as you wander past harborside cafes, fishing boats sway lazily, nets drying like faded flags in the sun. From there, take a boat across turquoise waters to Spinalonga, a small island with a big past. At first glance, it's all weathered stone and Venetian ramparts. But step through its arched entrance, and you're walking into a forgotten world. Once a stronghold, later a leper colony. Spinalonga held a hidden community from 1903 to 1957. Imagine the quiet resilience, children playing in courtyards, church bells marking the time, life pushing on behind stone walls, even in exile. When you need a breath of beauty, head to Elafonisi. It's not just a beach, it's a pastel dreamscape where pink sands meet clear, shallow tides. That seemed to stretch forever. It feels almost unreal, like stepping into a painting you never want to leave. If Crete's myth-steeped mountains and sun-drenched shores have captured your imagination, you might also be drawn to Zakynthos, an Ionian treasure of turquoise coves, windswept cliffs, and the famed Shipwreck sands that whisper tales beneath the golden sun. Board a boat from Porto Vromi and glide through a world of cliffside wonders. Stop at Navaggio Beach, where a rusted shipwreck rests on white pebbles, surrounded by towering rocks and sapphire sea. It's remote, surreal, and absolutely stunning. Also drift into the Blue Caves, where light dances across the limestone and water glows beneath your boat. It's like snorkeling inside a gemstone. Just off the southern coast of Zakynthos lies a little cluster of wonders that feel like scenes from a Mediterranean daydream. Start with Marathonisi, affectionately known as Turtle Island. A lush, uninhabited islet shaped like a turtle basking in the Ionian Sea. More than just a pretty shape, this is a protected nesting ground for the endangered loggerhead sea turtles, or caretta caretta. If you're lucky and quiet, you might just spot one gliding beneath your boat or nesting on the shore. Not far from there, Cameo Island awaits. Small enough to miss when you blink, but unforgettable once seen. It's connected to the mainland by a wooden footbridge that looks like it was made for movie scenes. With its pebbled beach, fluttering white canopies, and turquoise waters. It's a favorite for lovers and wedding photographers. Go early in the morning, and you'll have it almost to yourself. Just you and the sound of the waves. And then, for a touch of adventure, take a boat ride to the Keri caves, carved over centuries by wind and waves. These sea caves hide dazzling shades of blue inside their limestone walls. Come evening, dine by the shore at a breezy taverna. If Zakynthos has left you dreaming, but you still want to explore a few more options for the perfect beach, then let Capri tempt you next, with its sun-drenched cliffs, hidden grottos, and the irresistible charm of coastal Italian glamour. This island isn't just beautiful, it's cinematic. Start your journey on the sea with a boat tour around the coast. You will sail past Marina Grande. Circle the Capri's iconic Faraglioni sea stacks. Drift and explore Grotta Verde, a sea cave known for its emerald colors. And finally, take a pause in the calm at Marina Piccola. Head to the 18th century Punta Carina lighthouse. Still casting its golden glow across dramatic cliffs. Pause here, as this is one of those places that etches itself into your memory forever. If your idea of paradise leans more toward wild beauty and untouched shores, then Sardinia awaits, where emerald waters kiss hidden coves, and every beach feels like a well-kept secret carved by time. Experience the best of Sardinia on a cruise through the Gulf of Orosei. Glide past Cala Luna, where sea-carved caves meet soft sands beneath steep cliffs. Drift toward Cala Mariolu and Cala Sicily, where the water shimmers in surreal shades of blue, inviting you in for a swim that feels like stepping into a dream. And at Cala Goloritzè, with its limestone arch rising above a secluded cove, you'll find a spot so raw and majestic it feels made for adventurers and poets alike. Just when you think you've seen it all, you'll glimpse Porto Flavia. A dramatic cliffside port carved directly into the rock, where the sea meets engineering in a stunning display of history and nature. Standing there, with the sea breeze on your face, you'll feel the spirit of Sardinia, bold, wild, and beautifully untamed. If your chase to the perfect sun-drenched beach is far from over, this dreamy beach in Italy might just be the one for you. With black sand shores, glowing coves, and that unmistakable blend of sun, sea, and soul only this island can offer. Welcome to Sicily, where every sunset over the sea tells a story, steeped in history and Sicilian soul. Start with a guided hike to Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano. Ride a cable car up the slopes and feel the crunch of black lava underfoot. The wind carries ashes, but also a thrill of wonder. From Trapani, cruise out to butterfly-shaped Favignana Island. Swim in Italy's one of the most famed beach Cala Rossa, and relax at Cala Azzurra. Finally, take a stop in Levanzo, a peaceful island with a single village and laid-back atmosphere. If you are a White Lotus fan, then follow in cinematic footsteps on a White Lotus-inspired tour of Taormina. Visit Isola Bella and glide past Grotta Azzurra. From Sicily's soulful shores to another dreamy escape in Spain, Mallorca welcomes you with its golden beaches, mountain-backed coasts, and that perfect balance of energy and tranquility only the Balearics can offer. Lay out your towel at Playa de Muro, where shallow waters stretch out like glass. For something quieter, explore the serene Plaça des Tronc, or hike through the cliffs of the Serra de Tramuntana. In Parque Natural de Mondragó, you'll find walking trails through pine forests that open into untouched coves. Just a ferry away, Formentera is another one of those beaches which has a bohemian and carefree vibe. It has a laid-back, artsy atmosphere perfect for creative souls and feels like a secret whispered by the wind. Bask in the shallow blues of Playa de Ses Ilettes. Wander toward the peaceful sands of Espalmador. And find stillness at Calo des Morts, where rocks frame the turquoise sea like art. We hope you are enjoying this travel guide and are one step closer to planning your next beach escape. Give us a like, share it with your fellow beach lovers, and subscribe so you're always packed and ready for the next Mediterranean dream. If you're planning a Mediterranean escape, we've got you covered. We've curated the best Get Your Guide experiences to turn your dream trip into reality. Sail to the Blue Grotto in Capri, discover ancient ruins in Crete, or enjoy a private beach hopping cruise in Formentera. Check the description for unforgettable adventures waiting just for you. But what if we told you the most unexpected gems are still waiting? Picture sun-bleached cliffs, ancient citadels by the sea, and waters so blue they seem unreal. That's what's coming in part 2. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.